Everybody, welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining today. So today we're having a very informative session. As we always do, we're going to be breaking down the picks. We're going to be talking about SPY. We're going to be looking at some new setups that I have for the rest of the week on the 2-day chart. So if you're ready to rock and roll, let's step into the war zone. So first and foremost, let's go ahead here and let's just let everybody know that we're live, because sometimes people don't know. So we live now. Come for chicken parmesan. I think I spelled that wrong. Whatever. Let's see if we can get some people with that. All right, guys. So welcome. First and foremost, let me know where you're tuning in from tonight, and I will go ahead and throw some names up on the screen. Where do we have? What do we have? Sylvia from Miami, Timothy from Milford, Mike from Parmesan, Clark Clark from West Palm Beach. Welcome back, brother. Kanika from North Dakota. We got our brother Rep in the building. You guys know who he is, the living legend from, I don't even know how to say that properly, Tejas. There we go. Roger from Breckenridge. Jared from Holland. Welcome. Ash from Atlanta. Ernesto from Kansas. Mike from Texas. Tezzy from Sydney. Surfing Trends from the 600. Great. I am lagging. Todd from San Francisco. Kelly from Lake Worth. And last one, boom, Jonathan right here. Our brother JB Brasfield from Alexandria, Louisiana. Awesome. All right, let's do a quick mic check. As you guys know, I've been battling internet issues. Hit me with a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. And then we will get into the picks. Right. Let's start off with SPY. Okay. So as you guys know, the SPY swing room and day trading room is alive and rocking and rolling. So the first thing I want to share, I want to walk you through this right now. The setup, I want to walk you guys all through this. So before I walk you through this, why don't we go ahead, get the pen and the pad out. Let's do a pen and pad alert, because even if you don't want to join the room, that's totally fine. But I'm about to give you some information. I'm going to give you some information that's really going to help your trading. So please take the pen and the pad out right now. So every day I have trigger entries. So triggers are essentially looking for a break above or a break below. And you guys can do this as well. Okay. So let me just put the triggers that I had. So I had a long trigger and a short trigger. So I always look at the day before, right? So I don't know the price action today. I'm always looking at the chart for the day before, and I set up my trades. So let me go ahead and let me post the short trade, because that's the one that actually filled today. So our entry was 429.98. 429.98. And the stop loss was 431.70. Okay. And the target was 428.77. Okay. All right. So let me walk you through how I took this play today. I also have the profit and loss there for you guys. So I'm going to put this over here. Okay. I see we have our brother Davis Trades in the building. Been a while since I've tuned in, Rich. Market volatility has been nice lately, brother. Yes, brother. Welcome. Thanks for being here. All right. So let me walk you guys through this trade that I took. So this was the trade that I posted for the trigger last night. Okay, this was the trigger. So going into today, and as you can see, I'm going to go down to a 1-minute chart so that we can really see it in detail, what actually happened with this trade. So the white line is my entry, the red line is my stop loss, and the green line is my target. So my basic strategy here is that I'm going to start off with a wide stop loss, and once to get into the green territory. Okay, so you could see right here, I actually bought shares today, and I risked $500. Okay, so right here on this within 2 minutes, I got into the trade short. And let me just show you on the broker here. So this is Interactive Broker. So I got in here SPY, 931.43. I shorted 295 shares of SPY, $2.16 commission, 429.98 was the entry. So I'm in the trade right here. So we took heat on the trade. Okay. We took heat on the trade. Like, obviously, guys, it's not always going to be you get in and it's just all good. But I have my stop loss in a very important place using Fibonacci. So I have my stop loss here. I was confident that, okay, my stop loss is far enough away. And if it does, so what happened, guys, is right off the bat, I was getting heat on the trade. And then once we started crossing right here and we started getting back into profit, then I took that stop loss and I brought it down above the high of the day, like right over here. Okay, I brought it down. So that way I'll lose less than the 500 bucks. And right here, guys, here was my target, this green line. So we came here and then within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, I got out, I hit my target, and then we pushed a little bit down, more down, and then we reversed. But that's okay because I'm just trying to get the bulk of the move. Okay, I'm not gonna get everything, but I just play for the bulk of the move. And then you can see right here on the broker, that SPY at 955. I bought those 295 shares, $1.48 commission, 428.77, and I made $353. All right. So that's the trigger method. It's very simple. I posted the trigger for tomorrow, but I can't show you guys that because you know what? That's for the VIP. Okay. So there we go. So this is what I like the triggers here, man. I posted the night before. I got the bots that are telling us when we're in and out so that members can stay on top of the game. And then, either we're going to get stopped out or we're going to hit the target. And if we don't get stopped out or hit the target by the end of the day, because it's a day trade, I'm going to close the position. All right. So hit me with the two guys followed along. Like, was that okay? Was that a good explanation? Do you guys understand? Hit me with the two. So what I'm doing is I'm adjusting my triggers based on the market. So if the market is having a lot of reversals, a lot of fake outs, I'm going to be more conservative with my target. Very simple. If it's trending, I can be more aggressive and have wider targets. So I'm just adapting to what the market is giving me. So that's why I'm being more conservative and taking what I can. So that was the first play. And then the second play of the day, guys, was this beautiful inside bar off of the reversal, right? So that's pretty much how I played the day. I took that short, I covered right there. That was all automated order. And then that inside bar right there, guys, all the way back. So the inside bar, guys, let me just show you right here. SPY bot alerts. In here, SPY VIP members right here. Look, fractal inside outside. These are inside and outside bar alerts. And then we got that one right here in the morning, 10:20 SPY 5-minute inside bar. And that was it, guys. Try to keep it real simple. Like, I don't have to make anything fancy. It works or it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, I'm out. Okay? If it doesn't work, I'm out. I don't have time to play games. I don't have time to sit through the chop. I don't have time to sit through all of this. I don't have the time or the patience. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys something because I think it's very important. I'm going to show you guys something. Okay. So don't tell anybody. Okay. This is for us. So I am doing this for my own purposes, also to show you guys what happens when you are consistently following a system. So every day, I'm documenting the triggers. I'm documenting my 15-minute inside bar setups, and I'm documenting my 5-minute setups. Okay. And what my rule is that I'm taking maximum 3 fractal setups, maximum 2 15-minute setups, and then 1 trigger. So that's a total of a maximum of 6 trades. I'm not going to take all 6, but I'm going to document all 6. And at the end of every month, I'm going to be showing you guys the results because I just want to be transparent with everybody. That's all I want to do. I'm going to show you guys the results. This is my style, right? So hit me with the 5 if you think that's a good idea. Boom. Jonathan right here. Again, our brother. Great starting week for Spy Room Rich. We love it. I won on the puts, down on the calls, back up. Man, did it come back up? Yeah, beautiful, brother. Yep. This is a type of market that we have a lot of fake outs and then reversals. So we just have to play the game when we get the setups. Okay, we got the setups. We got the inside bar, guys. It's there. There's no guessing here. There's no guessing. Inside bar is here. You take it. You take it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You're risking 1 bar. You're risking 1 bar to make 2, 3, 4, 5 plus bars. It's just math. It's just math. You risk 1 bar at a time, making 3, 4, 5 bars at a time. You're gonna be good. So let me ask you a question. With a 2-to-1 risk to reward, how many trades out of 100 do we need to win? So if we're taking 100 inside bars and we make $200 when we win and we lose $100 when we lose, how many inside bars do we have to win out of 100? Somebody tell me the answer. What's the number? And this is like what I'm trying to tell traders. It's 34. It's 34, guys. 34. I'm encouraging all of you. I'm telling you guys, as a friend, as a just someone that's been trading for a long time, try to do 100 trades before you jump to another system, before you start complaining, before you give up. Actually treat it like a business. Take 100 trades with a style and see what the results are. Stop system hopping. Stop it. You need to be tough in this game. You need to be tough. You need to be mentally tough to withstand ups and downs. Otherwise, you're not going to make it, because everything works for a certain amount of time. Then it stops working. Then it starts working again. Then it stops, because that's what we call winning and losing streaks. Okay. I'm just saying that, guys, because I've been seeing a lot of it, man. I've been seeing a lot of it. One brother here says, no complaints here, man. Every pick I follow of yours, I may lose $200 to $300, but when I win 600 plus each time. That's what it's about, guys. That's what it's about. Okay? I don't care what you trade. You trade RSI. You want to trade J-Lo's bottom, J-Lo's top. You want to trade cup and handle, spoon and fork, knife and cup, whatever you want to trade. Give it a fighting chance. Trade 100 trades. Look at your results. Look at what you're doing. What's your stop loss? What's your targets? Actually do it properly and then evaluate it. Please. This is not a get rich overnight scheme. It's not. This is not, guys. This is a business. Okay? So let's go. So that's SPY. Let's go into the other picks on the day. So I'm taking it from the first. So the first picks that we did were this one, Facebook, Snap, DraftKings, MS, and then we did these ones, Pfizer, Peloton, EA. Okay. So I will say the market has definitely been harder. I'm not gonna lie, it's been harder, guys. It's not been easier. But that's why I keep telling you about the risk management part of the game and just understanding your risk to reward. All right. So let's go right off the bat here. We had Pfizer gapping down, right? So right off of that gap down, we know that any bulls that bought here and bought here are going to be trapped. We know that right off the bat. All right. So what are the setups that we can take? I'm going to go a little bit quickly today because we have to do also more picks. Okay. So the first setup we could take is the first 5-minute opening range breakout. Notice that this bar does not break. Instead, we have an inside bar. So then we can go into the inside bar and take the inside bar breakout instead of the opening range breakout. So the first setup right there, guys, is the inside bar breakdown. There, boom, beautiful winner. Okay. That's very, very nice. Then we also have this inside bar here that goes back up for a few points. That's decent too. And then we have a nice beauty right here, inside bar. That one was good. So inside bars, very good setups today. Now let's add the fibs to this chart. So we have the morning leg. So you guys know from my book, we talk about the morning leg. So this is the morning leg. We have that first push from the high to the low. Then we pull back exactly to the 618, guys. And then when we come to the 618, we have double wicks. We have a shotgun. and we have the inside bar. So right here, guys, this is an A plus setup because we have the morning leg fibs from the book. We have that inside bar fractal trade from the drill down. We have the fibs and the drill down combining, and those usually give the best setups. And what about this? What about this? What about this? Hold on. What about this? Let's pull this over. Okay, look at that. Look at this. We come down, right? These I was telling you guys about those extensions. 10%, 0.169, 272. Look, we come down here, we have a big algo buy. You see that wick right there? That's an algo buy. And then even if you don't want to take that hammer, guys, look what happens when we come down here. Inside bar, outside bar, nice setups down here. So normally I want to play the first part, but if you're looking for that afternoon push, right? If you're looking for that afternoon push, then these are also nice setups when we come to the extensions of the move. Okay. So hit me with a 1 if you understand, and we will proceed to the next pick. Right? You have to remember with the gap downs, there's going to be some trap traders, there's going to be some trap bulls. And if you can get that momentum right off the open, you can usually have a good push down, right? That's right off the open push. Okay, let's move on. Peloton. So Peloton, where's my triggers? I don't know why they disappeared from my chart, but let's just put some here. Okay. StreamYard. So let's just use the high and the low of the day for now. Okay. So with Peloton, we had false breakdown right off the bat. Okay. But with that false breakdown here, it's the same thing, right? So we had the orb became an inside bar. So orb inside bar right there, boom, that's your inside bar, and that's a good 2-to-1 right there. So boom, right above that high, inside bar broke out, that's a good 2-to-1. Okay. So the trigger did not work at all. Then if trigger doesn't work, that's fine. Then we have that opening range that becomes an inside bar. So that was a good play right there. Depending on where you had your stop, if you had your stop below the low of the day, you might have taken heat when we came back down, but then we got that rip up there. Right? Do you offer signals on your daily trade? What I do, brother, is I just showed you. I have my plan. I post my trading plan that I have every day for SPY. And you can definitely follow along. I also have some automated bot alerts that identify inside bars, and you can use those also. I think a lot of people are liking the triggers. A lot of people are liking the triggers like that, guys. A lot of people are liking it because it's very easy to follow, and you just have to, just look at the levels and then adjust from there. So right off of that inside bar there, guys, pretty much we had this inside bar, which was a little bit, this was hard to stay in this bar. So that one is not a winner for sure. And then right here, guys, this area on the chart is very important. So we were talking about this the other day when we did the interview with Data Warrior, but let's look at this. So if you see this area right here, guys, this is right before trigger long. So when you get these consolidation before the trigger, guys, it's very important to pay attention. So look at this pattern here. This pattern is a very rare pattern. We have a holy grail into a nirvana. I don't think I've seen this in a while. This is a holy grail into a nirvana, and then we break, and then we have that beautiful expansion. And you guys know, I taught you this last time, what you got to do, from the drill down, you guys have the book, right? What you got to do here is you got to take the range of the previous day like this, and you got to expand it, okay? Because you need to see where are your targets for the upside. So once we trigger through, you have to have these levels here so that you know where to scale out. So this was an excellent opportunity right here, guys. You're basically front running the breakout because we have the pattern building right before the level, right? And then we break the level, and then when you start hitting these targets on the way up, you got to be out, 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 out. And that's exactly why we have this big reversal, because remember, anybody that bought down here, any algorithm that bought down here, guys, that's a lot of money when they get up there. A lot. All right. So definitely to the short side was very, very tough. But If you adjusted right around here, guys, this was a great opportunity. It's a low risk opportunity too. Very low risk, guys. You're risking a borrow down here. You get 3 or 4 bars out of it. That's a great play. So hit me with the 3 if you're okay with that one, and let's move on. Okay, let's move on to Boeing. All right. Boeing was a beautiful play right off the gate, right? So a lot of people say, okay, well, what do you do when it opens below? So we open below the trigger and we have the retest, right? Like I say, the retest. A lot of times we come back, we tag that trigger again. Okay. So, or you opening range breakout. So this opening range breakout, guys, it did give you something, but not a lot. Okay. It did give you something, but not a lot. The retest here, we opened here, we came, we hit the trigger, and then we fall down, guys. And then look what we find at the end here. I'm going to do something very important, so pay attention. We'll take the previous day's range and we're going to expand it from the drill down book. Now look at this. Okay, look at this. Look at this, guys. I don't know if I should be showing you guys this. I don't know, guys. Look at this. This is why it's so important to use the previous day's range. I talk about this so much. Use the previous day's range. Look at this. We have this breakdown. We tagged 76. We have a beautiful hammer. Okay, if you don't want to play that, no problem. Here's a nice inside bar. Okay, right at the extensions. And then look at that. Beautiful. Gone. Okay, inside bar right there. Boom. Stop down here. Boom. Very, very clean. Very clean. So in the drill down book, guys, we talk about range extension. Please take the previous day's range, extend the range. Then when you have that range extended, you can also look for the candlestick confirmation on those levels. It's going to help you with scaling out and also looking for reversals. Okay. 5, look at 786, guys. Like, look at this. Look at this right here. We tagged the 786, guys, and that's it. It's just gone. It's just gone. We see a brother in here, Roger. BA was my best trade today. Beautiful, brother. I'm happy to see that you guys are learning and following along. There's so many setups. There's so many. There's so many setups. Like I said, though, sometimes with the opening range breakout, you get burnt. Sometimes. So you got to be able to adapt, and sometimes you have to be able to hedge. So what do I mean by that? So if you bought the calls right here and you're up here, right? And you start seeing that pushback below the trigger, you can get the puts also. So as long as you're managing your risk, you're cutting your losses. Let's say you take a 20%, 30% stop out on the calls, you take those puts the other way, you'll be golden. But you need to have a plan before. You can't just do it in real time. You got to have a plan before. Need some hints on setting limit price, avoiding market order on conditional. Yeah, so Derek, it depends on the stock, right? Some stocks are going to have good spreads, some won't have good. Some will have bad spreads. So that's one of the reasons why that I like trading SPY a lot these days, because the spread is always reasonable on SPY. So just be aware of that. Look at the spread before you put a market order. Okay. Now Coca-Cola, man, this one was just a crazy pick. I know a few people caught this one, but this was just insane. So let me go back to the 5th here. Let me just have our lines here properly. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the fib and I'm going to project it. Now look at that, guys. What is that magic? Is that magic? I mean, I don't think anybody talks about these type of stuff, guys. Look at that. It's really insane. That's why you gotta have those levels drawn. Look at that. And when you get more experience, you can have limit orders on the extensions. You can have limit orders. So you can be the guy that's waiting for it to touch these fibs. Over time, you can get to that level. Okay, so first 5-minute bar, we had that opening range breakout. Did not happen. We had a double inside here, guys. So beautiful double inside bar right there. Beautiful right there, guys. I mean, that's it. Like this is a very insane chart. And look at this. Double inside, take calls above, gone. Beautiful. Even the reversal worked here, right? Remember what I tell you guys? The gap fill. Remember I was telling you guys that the other day. Here's the gap from the previous day. Look at this. We come to the gap fill. We hit that. And we have an outside bar entry. So we even have a confirmation here. So taking that back down, guys, that's a great play also. Even this inside bar right here, we're a little bit with the trigger. That's a nice push. So decent plays on KO. There was an amazing Fibonacci play right here. We take it from low to high. Look at that. Okay. Come down. Boom, boom, boom. Tagging the 786. Big play. So pretty nice, I would say. Even later on in the day, you had that chance right there. So remember what I said, right? When we're coming close to the trigger, this is the trigger to the upside. You have to remember, anybody that shorted here or here or here, by time we get up here, they're in a lot of trouble because they're in trouble of getting a stop run. So right here, look at this consolidation right here. See that? That's exactly what I've been talking about. Look at, you see the consolidation before the trigger. You see, look how important that is. You get a low risk entry. So let's say you come on this inside bar and you're risking 1 bar. So you're just risking this 1 bar right here, guys. Like that. Risking this bar. Look, you're risking 1 bar, guys. And at the end of the day, you walk away with 9 bars. So that's what you have to be thinking in your head. I'm going to risk a bar, try to make 3 or 4 bars on the way up. Try to make as much bars as you can actually on the way up. But yeah, pretty decent, I would say. Nothing has been really simple this week. Not at all. I would not say anything has been simple. The opening range breakout this week has been getting killed in a lot of situations. And that's just how trading is. There's going to be ups and downs with different strategies. That's why I try to hit 2 or 3 plays with different looks. Like I try to hit trigger, I try to hit a fractal, I try to hit a few of them, keep my risk to reward in a good ratio. So then even if I just win one of those plays, I'm likely to either break even or walk away with some profit. That's basically the way you got to think about it. All right. So now hit me with a 4 if you're ready for the 2-day swing stock picks. It could be also day trades, but I ran my scanner for the 2-day chart. I got my picks ready for you guys. So hit me with a 4 if you're ready to rock and roll. All right. So let's go. Here is my green list. These are my picks. And these, guys, mark my words, guys. This is very important. Very, very important. These setups are extremely important because the market has been it's not decided on what it wants to do. And we can actually see this in the chart visually. We can see the 2-day consolidation in the chart. First pick, Apple. So check this out on Apple. Okay. So we had this previous all-time high. We broke it. We're coming back down to retest it now. And we have a beautiful 2-day inside bar setup. So someone tell me who has the book right now, how do we trade this? How can we trade this 2-day inside bar? Somebody tell me right now. And while you guys are typing here, I'm gonna continue. So that's up next. Hopefully I can load. SPY, look at this, beautiful. Okay. Guys, why is there nothing on this? America. One sec. I might have mixed up some of the picks. I think I mixed up some of the picks. Okay. So Apple, SPY, Open. Open is actually a Holy Grail setup. This is nice. Open had a huge run. Then we came back down and we have a nice Holy Grail right now. I think I must have messed something up because I don't see it here. Okay, Facebook. Let me just check again. Snap. Okay. DraftKings. Yes. Morgan Stanley. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's start again. So Apple, 2-day, SPY, 2-day, Open, Holy Grail, FedEx. We actually have an outside bar on the 2-day, which is very important, guys. Look at this sell-off on FedEx. It all started from that Holy Grail. Okay, we had that Holy Grail set up. Boom, we broke down. Wham. Now we have an outside bar at support right there. So that's very, very powerful. Facebook with that. Okay, Facebook is retesting all of these previous gaps, guys. And Snap also nice, tight within this range. And DraftKings. DraftKings is powerful because we have the shotgun. So that is very important. We have the shotgun inside bar right there, guys. Very, very powerful setup. Lots of plays available. And then check this out. Morgan Stanley, double, okay? Double the inside bar. So we got the double inside bar on the 2-day. So that means 4 days of consolidation, 4 whole days of going sideways. So at some point, that range has to give. We can't go sideways forever. All right. So let's see what you guys said. So what we're gonna do here is this is gonna be the last segment, and then I'm gonna leave. So get the pen and the pad out. I'm gonna explain to you guys how to trade this using what right here, using the Trading Wars drill down method. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take this. We're gonna draw 2 lines. One on the high, if I can get there, one on the low. Like this. Okay. Now this is what we're gonna do. The simplest, so we have this. Take a Fibonacci, stack it. Then we're gonna go down to, we can actually go down to the hourly. All right, now let's look at this hourly. So we have the high of the 2-day range and the low of the 2-day range. So we have this much range to play with. So the first thing we can do tomorrow, that first 1 hour bar, we can take the opening range breakout. The first hour bar closes, we can take the range breakout of that bar. Second thing we can do, we can use any one of these Fibonacci's as support to go long, or we can use any one of these Fibonacci's as resistance to go short, because they're both great risk to reward. The other thing we can do is just the straight up trigger. If it breaks the high, go long. If it breaks the low, go short. That can also work as well. So we have triggers, we have opening range breakouts, then we have the fibs, and we also have the fractals. Okay, so if we get an inside bar sometime tomorrow, we can use that inside bar on the hourly chart as an early entry to the swing. And the last thing we can do that I teach in the book, guys, is the Fibonacci reversal. So if we poke above this range and you start to see rejection of 10%, 0.16927, you start seeing rejection over here, you can take that reversal. If we poke below and we start getting rejection, we can take that long. Okay? So that's pretty much it. Do you guys hit me with a 7 if you guys understand that? Hit me with a 7. Why the hour time frame? You could use the daily also, but because this is the 2-day chart, I don't want to drill down to the daily because that's not deep enough. You could do the 4-hour or the hourly, I would say. But you could go as deep as you want. You can go to the 15, you can go to the 5. You can drill down as deeply as you want. You guys know that. I'm just the hour. Did you show how you drew the fibs again? All I did was I took the fibs from the high to the low of the 2-day bar. Okay, or the low to the high. Either one's fine. You're just trying to measure the size of the 2-day chart. So when buying these, are you still buying weeklies? You could do whatever you want. You can buy weeklies. You can buy monthly, anything, because this 2-day candle, if you look at this, Imagine the next candle is going to take 2 days. And then the one after that is going to take 2 days. The one after that is going to take 2 days. So if we want to get a move, let's say something like a move like this, come back up, maybe that might take over a week to 2 weeks. So you want to think about that. But if you want to just come in and just hit a quick day trade, you can do that too. So there's a lot of ways to play it. Okay, there's a lot of ways to play it. I'm just trying to give you guys education. You guys got to find what works for you. If you don't like the hourly, that's fine. Go to the 15. You don't like that, go to the 5. You got to find what works for you because you got to pull the trigger at the end of the day, right? All right. So there it is. I think there's going to be a lot of fun with these 2-day setups, because we have been undecided on what we want to do in terms of the market. So I'm gonna be watching these. Let's take a look at them tomorrow. Okay, guys. Just remind me tomorrow. You come in the chat tomorrow. It's Thursday. We're all having a good time because then after Thursday comes Friday. So you already know we're gonna be having a good time. So tomorrow we take some of these picks, okay, and we're gonna go down to the hourly and we're gonna see how they played out. And I'm gonna teach you guys another new lesson now. Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys a lesson from my book called Time Frame Hacking. Got it? Hit me with a 9 if that sounds like a deal. Hit me with a 9 if that sounds like a deal. All right. So otherwise than that, I hope you learned something today. My job is to try to give you as much education that I can from my years in the market. I just want you guys to all be, learning and doing your best out there and try to do the 100 trade challenge. Like I'm very serious about that 100 trade challenge. Like I'm really, really serious. I want to see you guys do 100 trades of a strategy before you make a decision. Paper trade it. I don't care. Back test it. You don't got to put up real money. Paper trade it, back test it. Just get yourself the chart time that you need in order to succeed. All right. Let's hit our brother right here, Clark, with the $2 Great Lesson Rich. Thank you for always being here with the support, brother. I see you. I appreciate that. All right. That's it for me. Have a great night, guys. And I hope you learned something, like I said, and wishing you all green for the rest of the week. Take care.